Welcome back, fellow nerds of the internet. I'm Skyfi, and today I'm going to be playing I think it's a short spooky game. I'm actually not sure how long it is, but either way, it's called A Place Forbidden. It's a first-person lo-fi horror puzzle game that takes place in a cursed library. It is, and shall remain, completely free, and features a variety of puzzles and no small amount of reading. Though the notes and books are not always imperative to gameplay, but skipping them will detract from the experience. The Library of Ouroboros. You awaken here with no memory of how you've arrived, though faint recollections of searching, of the library's name, stick in your mind like scraps of torn paper. The reek of dust, of old wood, and of something more difficult to place hang in the air. Is that a distant ringing you hear? Or merely your imagination? And why do you feel so strange? So hot? Like a pair of eyes? No. Much more than a single pair. Are watching your every movement, reading your every thought, like words on the yellowed pages of an ancient book. A Place Forbidden was initially released as a demo on the 2020 Haunted PlayStation 1 demo disc. We're going to jump right in and see what this game is all about, shall we? Let's go. And with that, nerds, our adventure begins. Sure as hell is in my apartment. Games that come out in this day and age that still look graphically like old PS1 horror. Nothing beats a good PlayStation 1 horror game. The handle turns, but I can't open it. I definitely didn't fall asleep in this chair. No, I feel like I would have remembered. Greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit in this guest book. Once you've done that, we welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, so long as it isn't after closing. Once you've had your fill, please let yourself out. You'll find a key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. All I hear is a clock ticking. I honestly don't know what my controls are in this game. Oh, okay, I do have a flashlight. That's good. Is there a sprint button? Doesn't look like it's plugged in. Okay. Welcome message. Greetings, visitor. We'd like to take a moment to tell you about our wonderful library. The Library of Ouroboros is a state-of-the-art facility designed to replicate the rural charm found in many older buildings without the associated risks such as buildings are known to accumulate. The building might seem like a strange sight amongst Wall Street's many towering skyscrapers, but we believe this dichotomy? I don't know. Will be what sets us apart. We're glad that you've decided to give us a chance and hope that our stock of books will appeal to you. Obviously, our collection of information isn't so vast as to encapsulate the whole of the internet, but we hope that the charming aesthetic design of our library will help you escape from the hustle and bustle of New York life. If you hear any strange footsteps, don't worry. There may still be construction going on above or below you. From us all, thanks again. I doubt there's construction going on right now. I don't believe it. Welcome message. From all of our staff, welcome. We're glad you're here. The library is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships, obviously bereft of their own libraries, refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. Peruse our vast stock of fiction, non-fiction, poetry, and everything in between. Chat with friendly librarians and employees, and feel free to spend as long as you'd like reading, using our computers, or just spending time here. We always love new visitors. Should you hear any odd knocking in the corners of the building, pay it no mind. The library is on the older side, and the Foundation plays tricks on some visitors' minds. Don't worry, though. It's perfectly safe. Why would that be in a welcome message? If you hear any random knocking, don't pay attention to it. It's fine. It's part of the old building. It just happens. We got a ghost here. He's been here for 50 years. He likes to knock in the library, but we don't tell you that. Last I remember, I was sitting at home reading a letter from an old friend. But it's the strangest thing. Now I can't remember what it was about or who it was about. I also don't remember putting anything in my pocket, but I feel something. Do I have an inventory? Press N to open notebook. Okay. Room 1. You should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. Room 2. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Room 3. I think I'm cracking under the strain. I have the strangest inclination to walk straight into a wall. Room 4. There's a secret path in the dark. Room 5. Art can really be illuminating. Okay. I hear a phone ringing. Okay. Oh, what's that? P-R-I-V... That says private. Is there a reason for that? I don't know. We're just going to answer this phone. Maybe? Can I get back there? Actually, you know what? I'm already back here. I found a way. What's this? Did I really just... I missed that. Okay. A long list of books and the dates they were checked out. Funny, none of them have the year listed. Only months and days. Talk about a blast from the past. All of the phone numbers are 3 digits too short. Screen looks burnt out. Nothing happens when I press the buttons. Guess hello? What the hell is ringing? Is it not that phone? Okay, well. Welcome message. Peace be to you, friend. We're glad you've decided to join us. Despite its name, the library is open to people of all sorts of different faiths. With our vast tracts of religious knowledge, modern, old, and otherwise, we're certain you'll find the peace you seek. We know you've traveled far to arrive here, so please, do rest. Keep an open mind, read to your heart's content, and we'll be sure you're well provided for. One matter of note, we ask you not to linger after closing, or to descend too far into the library's bowels. Some of our books are quite old, and very sensitive to the ingress of foreign temperatures and moistures. Thank you for understanding. I call baloney. There's no way. Y'all are keeping something from me as a visitor of this library. Ouroboros, a circular symbol, the snake swallowing its tail, a representation of the endless cycle of death and rebirth, of wholeness, the infinite, and a certain kind of cloying meaninglessness. Never put much stock in mysticism, but in this place, it's pasted all over the goddamn walls. Tough to avoid that. Last I remember, I was on some occult website, sitting on the farthest end of the internet, past the places that normally dissuade the less curious. Had just a little too much time on my hands. I remember falling asleep. Now I'm here. The recording said that this place is the Library of Ouroboros. Remember reading something about that, but not what or where. If you're reading this, keep an eye out. Something isn't right. V. Oh boy. Alright, alright. I'll answer the phone. Accept.
Hello. Welcome to the library of Ouroboros. We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for. Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
This is a weird library. Oh, snap, I found the key. Nice. Welcome message. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for coming. You can go now. Oh yeah? And who's gonna make me? I have free will and all that, bud. Pretty sure I can go wherever I want. Are you guys watching me right now? Is that what this is? The handle turns, but I can't open it. Okay, does that mean I gotta backtrack now? Am I gonna get jump scared? I feel like I'm going to get a jump scare, and I don't like that. Okay, well, I have a key. Wait, what's this? Pages I didn't get to do. The tick fills up on blood. The pustule pulses on a dead dog's eye. Like these, your head shall burst. Like these, your head shall burst! Okay. Very good. Can I have this mug? I like mugs. Is this the front door? Nice. Oh, not nice. Okay, it's dark. Wow, it's really dark. Okay. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This can't be right. What if I deny the call?
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing.
I didn't ask to be here.
And only warning.
And why is the library calling me on this phone? Whose phone is this? I won't lie, like, I'm kind of creeped out now. Now I'm in a building by myself. Staplers on the floor. What the hell just happened? Now there's a lock? What is this? Okay, yeah, well, I can't do anything about that. I'm gonna go back. Found a screwdriver. Very nice. Not working. Not working. Okay. The whole vibe of this place is just really creepy. Can I, like, pick up or interact with any of this stuff? What is that? Yo, what is all this? What happened here? The window's locked, but it gives a little when I push on it. I need some way to remove the padlock. I got a screwdriver. I assume that's not gonna work. The Minister's Doom, Act 3, Scene 2. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable, as per usual. Bernice.
But my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear, but we shall retire to the living room, if we're to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband.
Bernice's face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her.
Fine. Then if you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you keep talking about. You can't play me for a fool forever.
I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. Would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart with but a word?
Goodness, that sounds dangerous.
It most certainly is.
I wish to hear it.
Then of course, you shall.
He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss. But the librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and goes limp, sliding off the couch.
Too curious for her own good.
He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does, so the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It is fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. Okay. God, people in their trash just can't freaking throw it away, I'm telling you. Yo, I'm hearing footsteps. Hold the phone. Who was that? What the hell? I did not do that. Who's doing shit? I don't like this. Alright, I'm just trying to interact with every little thing that I can. The note is largely obscured by blood. You can make out only a handful of words. In one of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles. Feels after I threw it away. Still not quite right, like something's watching. What the frick does that mean? Scribbles, there's not a real word on this page. Too small. Hey, what about this? This looks like it's something that could be unscrewed. Yeah? Hey! Picked up forbidden knowledge. And I got an achievement. Terrible knowledge. Okay, now what? Is this that black box that thing was talking about? And that looks like flesh in there. What is that? Is there an inventory button? Oh, hey, look. Some of the words are like becoming clear in the journal. You should really clean this place. Wait! Is the game seriously telling me to throw trash away? It seriously says, right, you should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Is that the vent it was talking about? You know, cracking under the strain of the stranger's inclination to walk straight into a wall. There's a secret path in the dark. Is this room 3? Hold the phone. Okay, I think I'm slowly starting to understand what is happening. Pretty shoddy barricades. Somebody must have been desperate. What's that? A kind slumber. I've been driving for miles and miles and miles. It's night. I'm tired. So tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like this constant moving. Never have. But it wasn't this bad when I was younger. Could sleep in the car while my parents drove. Now I don't have anybody to drive me. Two of them got too caught up in some of the darker parts of our world. A black library by our house. Old house by our old house. They went in and never came out. They are why I can't sleep. Their book. What I learned without trying as I opened the dusty thing. Sitting disused as I cleaned out what remained of the attic. Didn't even mean to, and yet, here we are. There have been no other cars for hours. This dark stretch of road. My truck. All I've known.
As I drive along, a halo of red and blue neon forms in my windshield, a bastion in the dark, a tiny diner. I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty, just tired. But all the same, I take the exit as it comes up, pulling into the parking lot between a beat-up jalopy and a truck that looks a lot like mine. I hardly feel the cold outside. I hardly feel anything. It's like being trapped in somebody else's body. And things don't feel like they fit right on my muscles anymore. The diner's just as cold as the outdoors, and hardly more inviting. The distressed red pleather of a bunch of booths that should have been trashed years ago. Dirty tables, floors, buffed into a mockery of cleanliness. Empty, but for a man in a heavy coat in one corner and a waitress in the other. The man is standing. The waitress is also standing. They look like prize fighters about to square off. Or they would if they were looking at each other. Instead, I can't see the man's face for his collar and hat. And the woman is looking at me. "Seat, sir?" I nod. "Rough weather out there," she says, trying to smile as I take my seat. I can tell I look terrible. "Do you know a place where I can get some shut-eye?" I ask, almost without realizing it. I can't sleep, but maybe I can still try. "Not a motel for miles. You can sleep at your table if you want, though. You don't even have to order anything." "Thank you." I set my head down on the table and my eyes don't shut. That black knowledge slithered its way from those stained pages and into my brain, and now it grips my eyelids, forcing them wide. The diner is sideways. I'm like this for a few minutes. Then there's someone else standing sideways in front of me. That man in that coat. His face is a dark red mass. Sleep deprivation. "Tired, buddy?" I nod. The table is cold against my numb face. "I think we can help each other." He reaches toward my face, laying a hand upon my cheek. There's a flicker of feeling, of warmth, that cuts through the fog that swallowed up my head for days. As he withdraws his hand, I see a stripe of ragged flesh in it, which he brings to his face. When he lifts his hand again, the flesh is gone. "Thanks, buddy. May I take the rest?" I nod. The table is cold against my face. And as I finish nodding, he turns my head roughly and grabs at it, pulling away another strip of red. There's feeling. The tiredness becomes more pronounced. He doesn't ask anymore, just takes. Each time his hand comes down, a little part of me leaves. But at that point, I don't much care. Take it all. I'd like to rest. The table is turned red, like the seats around us. Time passes. Feelings gone. Sleep. The man in the coat takes down his collar, and I see my face looking down at me. Tired. He reaches down into my pocket, fishes out my keys. "Rest easy, buddy," he says. And something else that I don't hear. He's gone. It all is. Has anything else changed? Okay, this is new. I can't help but feel as if I stand before the of some terrible reality. Left one room only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go out but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. Zero chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here, though, well, I hope they're useful to you. You're going to need all the help you can get. V. I don't...
Oh, snap. Oh, I did it. Oh, okay. Oh, I got a lockpick. What?
We've given you chances.
Whoa, that was
Ample
weird.
Warning. You proceed, we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head. We swear it. For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
No. So I got a lockpick now. Wait a minute. 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 I think I know where that goes. Does that go to the window? Time to put my amateur lockpicking skill to the test. Got it. Oh, what the hell? What? Again? I thought I just went outside. How the hell is this locked if I just came from here? Something about this room is even worse than the last ones. Before, there might have been an odd feeling in the air, a certain untraceable scent. But it at last felt like somewhere people had been. Here, something's definitely wrong. I can hear something deeper in this room. Barely perceptible, crying out in pain. Here goes nothing. V. There's no way I'm in the same library I was in earlier, right? This room's massive. This room is massive. The Minister's Doom, Act 4, Scene 3. Open atop the roof of the minister's estate. The minister lies against a statue of a lion spattered with his blood. A saber hilt protrudes from a gaping wound in his chest. The librarian stands over him, triumphant.
And so you finally cease your pathetic writhing.
The minister spits up blood. Are you here to taunt me? Or to end this charade? Go on. Go on. You've ruined my life. Destroyed all I've loved. Sever what remains, damn you.
Come on now, Minister. Is there any need for this melodrama?
Kill me. Kill me, damn you. Kill me.
Are you pleading for mercy, I wonder? Or trying to salvage the last of your pride? It doesn't matter. Your reasoning is flawed.
What are you? He doubles over, his words lost in a bloody, coughing fit.
Consider it. Your ties to this world are severed. All earthly connections gone. Had I wanted to kill you, I could simply have stepped into your estate and placed that saber between your shoulder blades. Yet, even now, you still breathe. Your wounds non-lethal. Or, I should say, non-lethal enough for our sake.
Our? What the devil are you talking about?
Forgive me, Minister, but I'm afraid I've misled you. You see, this was never about vengeance. When I met you on your return from City Hall those 3 weeks ago, It was only a few hours after my first visit to the city.
What? Then that tale about the library that I put out of business?
A very flimsy lie, I'm afraid. Really, I'm quite amazed you didn't see through it. Oh, and since the truth is coming out in the open, it should be said that the odds were insurmountable from the start. You were never just fighting an individual.
I knew it. That maid will
That maid is dead already. A half-hearted turncoat is of no use to me. Actually, that is exactly the truth that should come out, Minister. For you see, there is no such thing as me. Never was. There is only us.
The minister is silent, his mouth hanging open in shocked awe. A madman.
Wrong, my friend. Neither mad nor a man. Nor are we here, as you so delightfully put it, to sever you. Quite the contrary, in fact. We want you to join us.
The librarian steps closer.
We are always in need of fresh, strong minds. Your impeccable business sense and your knack for keeping it from ever sullying your spotless, smiling public face has proven that you have exactly that.
My God. Get back!
Your God is dead, or asleep, or else he is somewhere out of hearing, or else he does not listen at all. No, no. Minister, my friend, you cannot choose between him and us. The only choice is to come to us willingly, or for us to take you.
The minister's hand darts into his coat, past the saber. In a flash, he withdraws a flintlock pistol. I make my own options. The minister fires straight at the librarian's heart, a perfect shot at zero range. But when the smoke finally clears, the librarian still stands. Casually, he reaches up to brush the pistol shot from his overcoat.
Regrettably, it seems you forfeited your right to choose.
The scene darkens as the minister gives a strangled, agonized scream. When the light returns, the minister stands alone. It is only him, the saber, and the blood-stained lion.
Oh, get comfortable, Minister. We'll be spending a lot of time together.
The end. Oh boy, I don't know if I like that. What the hell kind of ink is this? I don't know, but that thing just dropped again. Oh, that's creepy. There's something in the darkness. Yeah, I see hands. You guys see that? It's like hands reaching for me from the darkness. Yo, that's creepy as fuck. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. What the fuck is this? Cameras. All pointed at me. Dude, and they're following me everywhere I go. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, excuse me, guys. Can I read? I want to read what that book says. Oh, it's so weird. On the failures. Word has it, though, that those who pass the librarian's bleak tests are granted knowledge beyond the ken of any other. But you, You want to know about those who failed. Each fate is as miserable as the next, but very well. Some few are allowed to retain their sentience, but lose all mobility. Their spirits are torn from their bodies, with the latter being cast away. The librarian takes these spirits and compresses them. That's right. Those tomes you've seen lining this place, those books you've ignored, many of them were once like you, poor fools lost in a foreign place. Then there are the husks, shambling bodies that move without direction through the library's infinite halls, searching for heads that have long since been taken from them. Are their souls still here? Locked away in some dark, forgotten keep? Potentially. But they will search fruitlessly and forever. These fates are equally terrible, forever trapped in place, forever cursed to wander. But there is one worse than both. Especially poignant failures. Those that attract the librarian's knowledge but fail in the end are given especially poignant punishments. Some say that in the library's deepest depths, the walls shudder and shake and pulsate with life that should have died long ago. And some say that these walls are formed of those promising few who could not prove themselves. Is there any egress from this place, in death or otherwise? Perhaps, perhaps not. I'll certainly never see it.
Whoa. Whoa, what? It says there's a secret path in the dark. Is that the secret path? So what the hell is back here? What is this place? I don't like the looks of that hole. I don't like the looks of any of this. Whoa. Okay. Oh, so I can't go that way anymore now. Okay, well I got another piece of forbidden knowledge. So do I go back here now? Oh, a trap door. Okay. Alright, into the mysterious door we go. Are we back here again? Oh, god damn it. What the hell is going on? Why am I back here?
Like a beetle in an antline's trap, you flail your way deeper. It is gratifying to watch you wriggle your way to your doom. We so rarely have new visitors. Perhaps we won't spatter you across these walls. Perhaps we'll allow you to stay, join the others. It is what you want, is it not?
I don't even know what I want. I definitely don't think this is it, though. Made it to this room.
And I'm not going any further. Caught a glimpse of him. Bastard that's been talking in my ear. Was wearing a dark cloak, so I couldn't see much more than his figure. Shape of his head wasn't human. Makes sense. Can't stop capitalizing his name. Psychosomatic? Or did he do something to me? No, I won't be able to stay here forever. No, he's waiting for me. Just a little beyond the door on the other side of this room. Looks like I've got a date with this Kravasi. Anything's preferable to what I think he's got in mind for me. If you are reading this, you should probably join me down here. Whatever's ahead won't be pretty. Join you down where? I don't know if I want to go down there just yet, though. What was that? What was that? You wouldn't even be here had you not been so damn curious. Only caught a letter from a friend and then you woke up here, yeah? Nothing. You did? I know better. You searched for the library at home. Actively tried to be ensconced by the pull of black knowledge in forgotten places on the internet. In the dusty cabinets of the world. You were looking for something. We both know why. It was all because of that letter. But it isn't just guilt that moves you, is it? It's that hungry feeling, that desperate wish to know all there is before the grave wraps its gnarled hands around your legs and pulls. Though mine has been lost to the ages, I can sense your heart beating. In fact, everything in and around the library can. Poor stupid bastard. If you recognized what forces you've caught the attention of, I think you'd go the way the one before you did. Oh, I don't like the sound. Something about this room is unnatural. Yeah, it sure is. I heard that. I don't like it at all. I don't like it either. Don't know if I want to go in here. He was old as sin, perhaps older, and had lived alone for a long time. Over his many years, he had accumulated much wealth, knowledge, fond memories, but nothing to stop the onset of time. As he walked the dark halls of his mansion, as he paced in the dark, as he worried away his time in his study, time continued along, tearing at his flesh, bending his brittle bones. The hands of the clock peeled his organs away from his body, one by one, until he was waning strength finally failed him. He was found slumped in his chair, surrounded by books bearing unidentifiable sigils. In the end, even they had not saved him. The hell is this? It's a fucking safe. A bear tablet. I picked up a bear tablet. I just noticed I can't get back out of here now. What? A fire tablet. In her middle age, she had little to do, and so gained a fascination with the old radio in her attic. It was a relic from her childhood, and it had never worked properly. As she waned in the seclusion of her home, a desire to see it working again overtook her. Her curiosity matching her seclusive nature in equal parts, she plumbed knowledge in the dark recesses of her attic, building capacitors and vacuum tubes, twisting metal and wires. In the end, the radio sang, It was more than a radio should have been. Flames spouted from speakers, from wires, from the shattered glass tubes. The fire ate up everything it touched. She was reduced to a blackened skeleton. Okay, let's see what this is. What? What do I do here? Oh, okay. Hey. Okay. The safe contains a lump of blackened flesh. It's hard to even be surprised anymore. Yeah, right? I don't even know. Oh boy, okay.
You piqued our curiosity. We read your book, discovered that for a mortal, you're rather unique. In the same way that a human might consider a primate, you almost remind us of ourselves. Though, of course, we'd never stoop to your level.
What? What is that supposed to mean? Dark comes crushing down. It swallows you whole. Swallows you whole. Oh God. The lights go dim one by one. Oh boy, what does this mean? Christ. Maybe it'd be safer not to move on it at all. That thing is in the safe. I think I recognized it.
Out! Get out! Can't you find your way out?
Well, I'm gonna try to get out. This is fucking eerie.
You should find your way out soon. You won't want to be there when the light fades in full.
Something is blocking me from getting to the door. Okay. And the question is what, why, and where, how? Oh. Found another piece of forbidden knowledge. Hey, okay. Oh my God. What? Oh my, I do not like this one bit. Oh, I don't like this. Can I? Yo, oh my goodness. Damn, girl, you need a manicure. That's a pretty hand. Oh God, what is happening? I'm back? Oh, thank God, I'm finally back where I entered. Time to get the hell out of here. Is this the door? This is the door, right? I need to find the right key. Well, what freaking key are we talking about here? Oh. Maybe it's this one. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, you took the words.
Oh, good. You're finally here. Certainly kept the suspense going. Stay right there. We shall be with you shortly, and once we're there, we'll turn your form into something more palatable. More arms, we think. More legs. The island. Stay right there.
Nope. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, what's happening now? What is that? Key? Okay, for where though? Whoa, whoa. I hear noises. I don't like noises. Okay. Everything is upside down now. That's cool. What the hell is that? If this place were a mind, it would not be pure. It seems pure, but there are cracks, memories of others' misdeeds, of evil committed. There are reoccurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. The numbers will open your path back. The numbers. What do the numbers mean, Mason? So what am I gathering here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god! Ugh! Bro, your face just scared the shit out of me. And his eyes are following you! Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Fuck off. 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 3, 1. So, based on that book and what it said, if these are correct, eight, 4, 3. Oh, hey, I did it. Okay. You little shit. Like you hadn't done enough already. Now I'm trapped here. Damn to repeat this shit like I'm a goddamn tape recorder. If you had an ounce of remorse, you'd bash your brains out on the nearest wall. He was never much good at forming connections with people, and this time wasn't any different. That woman who walked into his life spent a night and a half with him and recognized him for what he was, an empty, half-formed piece of sentient scum. Naturally, he took eons more from their brief trust than she ever intended, spent days upon days picking their every second together apart, thinking about what he could have done differently. Not once did he even consider what he should have known in the first place, that there just wasn't anything to him. He wasn't person enough for himself, let alone another. So wait, what? Whoa, hold on. Oh boy, another. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to walk fully into it. That's okay. That's fine. Oh, ew, okay, what's happening now? Oh, this shit's gross. Oh god, that's an eyeball. Hi, buddy. How you doing? The fourth? May the fourth be with you. Oh, I picked up a cabinet. What? The third. Tablet number 3. Oh. Okay. I'm picking up tablets, I guess, now. What's this? Joy of the Recluse. Of his 5 fingers, he lost 2. Only 3 remained. Without the first, he would have been an animal. Without the second, he could no longer condemn. And without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange. Is there any more of those? Yeah, you little bastard. This is what things look like. Here, anyway. I've spent a lot of time in this hellhole, and I'd be willing to bet if you dug up that floorboard anywhere, this is what you'd find. Eyes, pulsating flesh, red guts, blood. That's what I think. I think this is all there is. A place like this, without cease, couldn't exist on its own. An empty nothingness. No, if it's going to make up all this space, if it's going to contain so much knowledge, is it so far-fetched that something might have changed in its makeup? That it might have come alive? Forget it. I can see you already have your own beliefs. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't goddamn matter. This room is a trap. Must be. Those tables with the notes weren't here until earlier. I can't say when, but I think they came for you. Serves you right. I know you're kind. But if it'll help you get the hell out of my room, well, it's a test too. Christ. I can still see your slack-jawed expression. Fine. I will give you not 1, but 2 whole hints. Even a damn fool like you should be able to use them. 1. The librarian would like to give you a hand. 2. The flesh in that safe does not operate like its predecessor. How does that mean? 1, 2. Oh, that eyeball's so weird. The way these things wriggle, it's almost as if something is alive within. Maybe there is. The first. The second. Oh! Oh, okay, I did something. I know more than the others, but I won't tell you. He spent too much time alone thinking, and that accelerated his downfall. A terrible thing befell the woman he claimed to have loved. It consumed him, consumed his every waking moment, whether or not he had been loved back. The depression lost him his job and his home, turning a sad wreck of a human being into a sadder, hollower thing. His focus, his obsession, never strayed. She was gone from his life, and as far as he was concerned, that was all that mattered. Even when a family member took him in and sheltered him, he all but ignored them, so enwrapped with himself he was. Okay. Wow. Just a pool full of blood and hands, I guess. This looks sketchy. What is this? Stairs? Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Yo, this is so creepy. What is that? Are those hands? Alright, what do we got?
Don't listen to them. If you can help it, you and me. We're birds of a feather, I can tell.
Better to pull the covers over your head and cover your ears. In case you want to hear something you don't want to. Sit down and let the inevitable wash over you. I take this fate to turning into one of those husks. Brr, gives me shivers. But if you really hell-bent on repelling into a lion's gullet, and don't say I don't warn you, I guess you need all the help you can get. Oh, there's something here. Picked up a Rolodex.
Everything is.
Everything is...
Fine, nothing. Can harm. You just
This is so weird.
stop thinking.
Play dumb all you like. The librarian already knows your body, inside and out. He spent all of his time searching, and eventually he found his goal. There are places, even in the digital world, where things not meant for mortal eyes lurk. He caught only the slightest glimpse of one such place, and it was enough. The eyes of the librarian were upon him. From that point forward, what happened was destined to happen. And worst of all, he would never find the knowledge he sought. Maybe it's better that way.
They gotta leave through the door. Door? Oh, hey, it's a stairway. Oh, okay. Yo, where am I now? I don't know if I can go back in that doorway.
I knew you'd come. Very well. I'll speak. He was always inclined towards solitude, not that he had any choice in the matter. In fact, if he had, perhaps solitude would not have been his lot. But he was terrible with words, worse with speaking. It wasn't so much of a matter of laughing at his expense. He was merely a curiosity, an ingrown, strange thing, vaguely uncomfortable but otherwise without note. There was one exception to this lonely existence. As he aged, he found himself in the position of an archivist, surrounded only by dust, dead things, dead words. Though he had grown used to the solitude, he hated it with a burning, quiet passion. Thus, when a graduate student about his age came to plumb the dry and dead things, he forced himself to strike up conversation with her. To his delight, she returned his words, and for the first time in ages, he felt his heart beat a little faster.
A sharp mind achievement. Nice. Well, isn't this place a wreck? If I lived someplace as disorganized as here, I think it'd just be a matter of time before I was swallowed up by all the trash. I like the staircases, though. They're a nice touch. You're probably wondering what needs to be done here. I think deep down you already know. Since you're so inclined to play dumb, though, I'll give you a hint. It'd be a lot easier to get around here if you could organize everything somehow. My goodness. I don't know. Do I leave through the door? I feel like I leave through the door. Oh, I do leave through the door.
is this? You know, this whole game has been talking to me about books and, you know, knowledge, and how my character has been trying to learn and know all of this knowledge. I demand to know all.
We must say we feared you wouldn't succeed, but you certainly outperformed our wildest expectations. Not only did you respond to the strangeness of your surroundings with calm composure, but you also looked deeper into the abyss and from it dragged out that which so many others have failed to find. We will grant you the knowledge you seek, and what's more, you will join our ranks. Gone will be the petty guilt that has dogged you for so long. Gone will be the drooping flesh, the failing senses, the rotting brain. Now, you will join a coven that will give you true purpose. We should say, this is not a request, not an offer. You will join our ranks. You will become immortal. You will give up your petty humanity. And you will remain here, eternally. Now, we think it's time to welcome you to the library's true depths.
Let's go. That was a good game. Connor Walsh, Dennis Mueller, Gabor Pap, Aiden Cushing, Daniel Young, thank you for voicing the librarian, Casey Everett, Connor Walsh. Thank all of you guys. Playtesting. Thank you to all of the playtesters. Additional asset. Wow. Okay, so I think we just beat it. Wow. That's I dare say I think I really enjoyed it. Although it was really confusing at times. And that, fellow nerds, was A Place Forbidden. And with that, nerds, thanks for being here today to enjoy yet another daring adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to catch more upcoming content. And until next time, nerds, stay weird.